In this video, we're going to demonstrate the dock and how to use it efficiently. The dock is at the bottom of your screen with all these apps and icons here. Apple created this so it's a quick, fast way to launch your most used programs. So they're not on your desktop or buried in your desktop mess. They're just at a quick access at the bottom of your screen. Let's take a look at numbers for a second. Now take two fingers on your trackpad and click. Now let's go to Options. There's two things we want to highlight. Remove from dock, we'll show you in a second, and open at login. Very rarely do I recommend open at login on anything. That will take a little longer for you to launch your computer when you restart it once a week. And a lot of programs are not necessary for you to launch the minute you turn your computer on. Let's choose remove from dock just to see this. And you'll notice a little sound and it disappears from your dock. It's not gone from your computer. As you see, it's not on your desktop. The far left of your dock, Launchpad, looks like a bunch of little post-it notes. We're going to click that and we're going to be able to take two fingers on our trackpad. Make sure the mouse is somewhere in here, and I'm going to scroll one way or another so I can find numbers. As you notice, it's still here in the Launchpad. I'm going to click and drag it back to my dock, and you notice it appears in my dock and then snaps back to Launchpad. So the purpose of Launchpad being in your dock is a quick access to all of your programs, and the dock is for the ones you're going to use most often. Next, let's go to Settings. You can find it here in System Settings or in your dock, the gear icon. If I click and I go to Search, I'm going to search for Dock, and then we're going to click Dock and Desktop. I can here adjust the size of my dock and say increase the magnification. So I want it really small so it doesn't take up a lot of space on my desktop. So if we watch, I move my mouse here. Because the magnification is turned up, everything appears larger. I can move my dock to say the right side of the screen, but commonly most people have it on the bottom. I'm going to turn off magnification and increase the size of my dock a little bit. As you notice, it's only going to let you increase it to as big as the screen will allow it. A couple more things in the settings that we do recommend is here. I always recommend, as do some people at Apple, to turn off animate the opening application. So when you click something, it bounces a little bit. I've turned that off. It just appears that things launch faster without it. Another one I also do from time to time is I hide and show the dock automatically. I'm going to select this because sometimes I don't like to see my dock unless I move my mouse to the bottom, and then it will reappear. I can click what I need, and once I move off the dock, it disappears again. Or I can toggle it off and have the dock always appear. Let's go back to our Launchpad, scroll through, again with two fingers, having the mouse in our screen somewhere, and this is where Microsoft Word, I'm going to click and add that to my dock, just to show you again how easy it is to move things on and off the dock. One last piece on my dock, I'm just going to click to return to my desktop. As you look on the far right, these are my three most recent opened programs or applications or things that is going to be there running. So I can click and it will relaunch. On the far right is my trash can, so I can drag things in there and empty it, very similar to the PC, which was on the upper left. Last thing on the dock, if you notice, there's little tiny dots below certain icons. That just shows that they're already running and able to launch very quickly. So I'm going to go and close System Settings, and you're going to notice this dot is going to disappear. So I can go all the way up. I'm going to click on the word System Settings and quit. And you're going to notice in a few seconds, the little dot is going to disappear and that is no longer running. There's many things we can show you about the dock, but this was just a very quick overview on some of the most important pieces that you need to understand about operating with your dock day to day.